Besides being two of the greatest footballers of our time, Erling Haaland and Cristiano Ronaldo are two powerful athletes who know how to make the most of their fortunes. But have you ever wondered who has the most luxurious life? In this video, you'll see a heated battle between Erling Haaland and Cristiano Ronaldo. It's no surprise to anyone that both football stars always like to be well-dressed and stylish, but who has the most extravagant spending sprees? Erling Haaland, for example, is often seen wearing sophisticated items of clothing, such as $900 Louis Vuitton monogram t-shirt, $1,360 silk t-shirt, $1,500 Dolce & Gabbana sweatshirt, $1,800 flamingo print, $1,860 ounce print look, a $2,000 Burberry silk set. Already during a yacht trip on the Greek island of Mykonos, Erling Haaland was photographed wearing a Louis Vuitton watercolor outfit, which is worth approximately $2,800. The striker also loves wearing high-value watches, owning an impressive collection that includes $5,900 Breitling Chronomat Automatic GMT 40, $11,700 Breitling Super Chronomat B0144, $19,000 Rolex Submariner Starbucks, $28,000 Rolex Submariner Hulk, $47,000 Rolex Submariner Smuff, $48,000 Rolex GMT Master 2 Root Beer, $74,000 Rolex Day-Date President, $90,000 Rolex Day-Date President Dial Set Diamond, $96,000 Rolex Daytona Green Dial, $100,000 Vacheron Constantin Overseas Rose Gold, $125,000 Patek Philippe Nautilus Moonphase, $129,000 Rolex Daytona Platinum, $140,000 Patek Philippe Nautilus, $152,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Double Balance Wheel Openworked, $170,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Concept Black Panther, $175,000 Rolex Daytona Eye of the Tiger, $300,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar, $350,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo Extra Thin. One of the most unique watches he owns, meanwhile, is a MICROMILSPEC Holland Golden Boy, a custom piece made in his honor, which has a size of 42 mm, as well as featuring a forged carbon case and a black titanium bezel. And because it's a one-off piece made for Haaland, the market value is unknown, although it doesn't appear to be cheap at all. A curiosity about the player is that he not only has an extravagant collection of watches but also likes to gift his teammates. As reported by the media, at his farewell to Borussia Dortmund, he allegedly gifted each of his teammates and coaches with personalized Rolex watches, which cost him around 500,000 euros in total. CR7 also has an impressive watch collection, which includes Rolex Daytona Cosmograph in oyster steel $13,000, Santos de Cartier 100 XL chronograph for $20,000, Rolex Daytona Cosmograph Yellow Gold for $38,000, Rolex Yachtmaster 2 for $50,000, Frank Muller Vanguard chronograph for $55,000, Rolex Skydweller Eve Rose Gold for $65,000, Public Spirit of Big Bang King Gold Rainbow for $93,000, Rolex GMT Master 2 Yellow Gold Ruby for $120,000, Jacob & Company Epic X Flight of CR7 for $145,000, Tag Heuer Carrera Ronnie Peterson for $240,000, Rolex Cosmograph Daytona Arabic for $425,000, Rolex GMT Master 2 White Gold for $485,000, Rolex Daytona Rainbow for $600,000, Breguet Complications Double Tourbillon for $610,000, Bulgari Octo Tourbillon Blue for $700,000, Jacob & Company Caviar Flying Tourbillon Savorites for $780,000, Jacob & Company Caviar Tourbillon Blue Sapphires for $920,000, Hublot Big Bang Tourbillon Sapphire Rainbow for $960,000, Bugatti Chiron Tourbillon for $1 million, Jacob & Company Grand Baguette for $1 million, Hublot Tourbillon Biaxis King Gold $1 million, Frank Muller Century Curvex $1.5 million, Gerard Perregaux's Planetarium $2 million. And Frank Muller Invisible Baguette Diamonds for $2 million. As well as buying watches for himself, in 2014 he gave all his Real Madrid teammates a Bulgari watch valued at over $10,000 each. And because he spends more, Cristiano Ronaldo wins this round. Point for him. When traveling to different parts of the world, both players use private aircraft. But who has the most expensive jet? Erling Haaland, for example, has a habit of chartering very luxurious private jets. It is speculated that he has used, for example, a Bombardier Challenger 605 from VistaJet, a modern aircraft with a capacity to accommodate up to 12 passengers, whose maximum range is 4,000 nautical miles. And to rent this aircraft, the average hourly rate is $5,500. Erling Haaland has also been seen getting off another private jet, the Bombardier Challenger 850 model. As the brand's largest midsize executive jet, the plane can comfortably seat 19 passengers, depending on its configuration. Being able to travel from Europe to Asia, the aircraft is a great option for those looking for a lot of space in a sophisticated flight. And the jet in which Erling Haaland traveled also belongs to the company VistaJet. It was built in 2008 and has many modern features for a better quality of travel. And the average price to rent this jet is around $11,000 for each hour of flight. But Haaland's spending on business aircraft does not stop there, as it is speculated that he bought a Piper M600. This long-range single-engine aircraft has a modern interior and can comfortably carry up to 6 people. The aircraft has a range of approximately 1,650 nautical miles, and depending on the conditions you are in, it is possible to purchase such a jet for around $3 million. Cristiano Ronaldo is no exception. One of the jets he has had is a Gulfstream G200, a sophisticated, medium-sized, high-performance twin-engine executive aircraft. The interior of the aircraft is very comfortable and spacious, where Cristiano Ronaldo has already shared photos showing his improvised bed. The aircraft can carry up to 10 passengers, and it's no wonder it can cost up to $6 million. The football star's most expensive jet, on the other hand, is the Gulfstream G650, one of the most modern, fastest, and longest-range aircraft available on the market in this segment. The interior of the aircraft has a luxurious finish, can carry up to 18 people, and offers excellent ergonomics. And to have this super jet at your disposal at all times, you need to invest a real fortune. Depending on the model and year, it can cost up to $70 million. As Ronaldo owns more valuable aircraft, he wins this round. Point for the Portuguese. Everyone knows that both players are fascinated by luxury vehicles, but who has the most impressive car collection? Haaland, for example, was seen getting out of a Hyundai Starex, a vehicle with a very spacious cabin to carry several passengers, which costs around $38,000. Haaland is speculated to have a Range Rover Sport, a high-speed vehicle capable of traveling long distances. And in its most recent model, that car costs over $100,000. The striker has also been spotted driving a Mercedes-AMG GLE 63S Coupe, a high-performance luxury SUV equipped with a V8 bi-turbo engine capable of producing over 600 horsepower. And to get a sense of the price, this vehicle costs around $117,000. Another car that Erling Haaland likes to drive daily is his red Audi RS6 Avant, a car with a sporty design, which can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles in about 3.5 seconds, besides reaching a top speed of up to 190 miles per hour. And it's no wonder that a car like this can be found for as much as $123,000. It is speculated that the player also had in his garage a Bentley Bentayga, a super sophisticated SUV, capable of offering a lot of refinement and comfort for all passengers. And maybe that's why Erling Haaland's supposed car was valued at $166,000. Another of the most impressive vehicles that the attacker drives is a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. This is a super luxurious SUV from the famous luxury car brand Rolls-Royce. The interior of the vehicle is very sophisticated, offering plenty of space for the comfort of its passengers. And to enjoy all this luxury, it is estimated that this vehicle can exceed the bagatelle of $350,000. Raising the price even higher, Erling Haaland has also been spotted with a Ferrari SF90 Stradale, one of the fastest cars made by Ferrari. The vehicle is equipped with a Super V8 engine, capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds, managing to reach a top speed of an unbelievable 211 miles per hour. And perhaps that is why a new model can reach over $600,000. The most expensive car Erling Haaland has been seen with is a Bugatti Chiron, a super sports car considered one of the fastest in the world, capable of going from 0 to 60 miles in just 2.5 seconds. And to have a luxury like that, you have to invest around $3 million. Meanwhile, Cristiano Ronaldo has been spotted using exorbitantly priced vehicles such as Camaro convertible $45,000, Mercedes-AMG GLE 63 for $115,000, Audi RS7 for $155,000, Bentley Continental $200,000, Porsche 911 Turbo S for $210,000, Mercedes-Benz S65 AMG Coupe for $250,000, Rolls-Royce Ghost for $340,000, Rolls-Royce Cullinan for $350,000, Maserati Grand Cabrio $350,000, Ferrari Purosangue for $398,000, Lamborghini Aventador for $400,000, Ferrari 599 GTO for $410,000, Brabus G800 $450,000, Ferrari F12 TDF $480,000, Rolls-Royce Phantom $500,000, McLaren Senna $1 million, and even a beautiful Bugatti Veyron, a super sports car made especially for those who like speed. The vehicle is so fast and powerful that it can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.6 seconds and is capable of reaching a top speed of an incredible 253 miles per hour. And it's no wonder that this unbelievable car can cost as much as $2.5 million. CR7 also owns a spectacular Bugatti Chiron, a super sports car well known for being one of the fastest and most luxurious vehicles in the world. To give you an idea of how powerful this car is, it can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds, reaching a top speed of an unbelievable 261 miles per hour. And to buy this supercar, it's estimated that Cristiano Ronaldo must have spent around $3.1 million. But without a doubt, Cristiano Ronaldo's most expensive car is a Bugatti Cento DXi, a mega-exclusive super sports car, only 10 of which are manufactured worldwide. This unbelievable car has a 1,600 horsepower engine, can accelerate from 0 to 100 in an incredible 2.4 seconds, and has a top speed electronically limited to 236 miles per hour. No wonder Ronaldo had to shell out around $12 million to buy this supercar. And for owning more expensive cars, Cristiano Ronaldo wins this round. Point for him. The two football stars don't skimp on beautiful places to live, but which has the most luxurious property in Spain? Starting with Cristiano Ronaldo. In order to rest after an intense routine of games, Cristiano Ronaldo decided to buy a beautiful beach house in the tourist town of Marbella, in the south of Spain, in 2019. The luxurious property is in a gated community designed exclusively for millionaires. According to images of the house's design, which have been shown in the media, Ronaldo's residence has a modern and sophisticated design, with very clean decor and plenty of light colors. It is also known that the player's property has 4 bedrooms, a large living room surrounded by glass, an infinity pool and, of course, a breathtaking view of the Mediterranean Sea. And according to some sources, Cristiano Ronaldo may have invested around $1.6 million to buy this beach house. Back when he was playing for Real Madrid, Cristiano Ronaldo lived in a mansion in the exclusive neighborhood of La Finca in Madrid. The player's mansion in this area is 8,600 square feet, and he himself showed off the place on a small tour he did a few years ago. The living room is very spacious and has a large TV for everyday entertainment. Next door is the dining room with a round table that adds an elegant touch to the room, which also has lots of portraits on the walls. The mansion has a total of 7 bedrooms, including the player's cozy suite, which has a glass wall that brings an abundance of natural light inside. The property also has other very luxurious areas, such as a beautiful family room, perfect for casual gatherings, and it is believed that the place has undergone a major renovation in recent years. Heading outside, There is a leisure patio with a beautiful swimming pool and separate spa, as well as a football pitch for the player to enjoy with his children when he's not working. According to Georgina Rodriguez, Ronaldo's girlfriend, this mansion is so big that she used to get lost in it when she was first starting out with him. And according to media reports, the property is worth around £5 million. Meanwhile, one of the destinations Haaland spends the most time in is Marbella, in the south of Spain, where he has a sophisticated house, where he usually spends Christmas with his family. As the player loves to go there during his holidays to enjoy the beaches, some sources claim that he has acquired a second property in the region. It is a mansion located in one of the most exclusive areas of Marbella, known as the Golden Mile, and is configured as a modern villa of 3 floors, full of charming environments. The mansion has around 10,200 square feet of floor space, and upon entering the property, there is a sleek spiral staircase of contemporary design, where the player has shared photos wearing famous designer clothes. The living room lies ahead and is mainly distinguished by views of the garden that bring a pleasant feeling to the room, as well as having a TV and a fireplace. The dining room has a different decor and features a fine wood table, while the open-concept kitchen has a countertop with seating for casual dining. In total, the mansion has 4 cozy bedrooms, which are highlighted by glass walls that offer unique views of the sunny region. There are also 7 bathrooms, which have luxurious features to meet the requirements of the player and his family, and great balconies to enjoy the stunning coastal views. The property's amenities don't end there, as there is also a sauna, a walk-in wardrobe in the master suite, a well-equipped gym, a clean design laundry room, and a 4-car garage. As for the exterior, the mansion is situated on a 22,500 square foot plot, which features manicured lawns and a leisure area with a pool to enjoy at any time of the day. There is also a living space with a television and cozy seating for relaxation, where there is also an outdoor dining area. You could say that this mansion offers everything Erling Haaland needs, and one of its best features is the glass-filled rooms, which are flooded with natural light from the region. And as reported by the media, Erling Haaland paid €6.5 million for this mansion. As we don't know the value of Haaland's other property in Spain, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Considered great businessmen, but which one has the best sources of income? For example, Haaland has investments in a number of companies, with his first deal being made in 2021 when he became a shareholder in sports technology company Hyperice. Another company he has involvement with is Viaplay, with whom he has a long-term multi-market partnership to produce exclusive content, such as the documentary Haaland: The Big Decision. But Erling Haaland's biggest source of income outside of football undoubtedly comes from advertising deals and sponsorships. This is because the striker has become a world football star in recent years, attracting a great deal of media attention, which has leveraged his commercial partners. Currently, the player has millions of followers on his social networks, counting 5 million followers on Twitter and over 32 million on Instagram, where he takes the opportunity to partner with several companies. To get an idea of the figures, it is estimated that Haaland receives about £1 million with Swiss watchmaker Breitling, £2 million from Samsung's Norwegian subsidiary, £2 million with luxury goods brand Dolce & Gabbana, and up to £23 million with sports giant Nike. Cristiano Ronaldo, on the other hand, taking advantage of the fact that he is known as a super stylish man, he decided to create his own shop, known as CR7, where he sells underwear, glasses, perfumes, and other products. And to give you an idea of its success, the shop's Instagram alone has more than 10 million followers. Being an athlete who loves to exercise, Cristiano Ronaldo also founded CR7 Fitness by Crunch in 2021, a gym for those who want to work out like him, which is expanding across Spain and Portugal. The star has also teamed up with tennis player Rafael Nadal to open at least 2 restaurant chains, called Toto, which serves traditional Italian recipes, based in Madrid, and Tadel, which offers dishes inspired by Spanish cuisine, with branches in Ibiza, Beverly Hills, and Doha. Being a very vain man and concerned about his appearance, the player also became a partner in Insperia, a hair transplant clinic with around 15 units in Portugal and Spain, which makes tens of millions of euros a year. Ronaldo also invests in the hotel business, being a partner in the Pestana chain, the largest hotel conglomerate in Portugal. This partnership was responsible for creating the Pestana CR7 hotels, a line of luxury hotels themed around the football star, which turned 7 in 2023. And to give you an idea of the size of the deal, just one of the units set to open in Paris required an investment of around 60 million euros. And because we don't know how much they make from each business, we're going to consider this round a draw. Points for both. Net worth. There's no doubt that both players have made a lot of money in their careers. But who has the biggest net worth? While playing for Borussia Dortmund, for example, Erling Haaland was paid £132,000 a week, which is more than £6.8 million a year, almost $9 million. After his move to Manchester City, Erling Haaland's salary increased exponentially as he became one of the most coveted players in the world. It is estimated that his base weekly salary is £375,000, and while that is an impressive figure, it is a far cry from how much he is actually earning. According to some sources, he is the highest paid player at the club because, besides his base salary, Haaland receives other bonuses, which make him make around £865,000 a week, which is £45 million a year. Adding to his other sources of income, his income is even more impressive. And although nobody knows for sure how much Erling Haaland's fortune is worth, some sources estimate that the star's net worth is currently $40 million. But as we know, the player still has a long career ahead of him, and his fortune is expected to increase considerably in the coming years. Ronaldo, for his part, is not far behind. As a Juventus player alone, for example, he was one of the highest paid athletes in the world at the time, with a salary of around 31 million euros a year. In 2023, when he joined Al Nassr Football Club, Cristiano Ronaldo became the highest paid player in the history of the sport, earning around $200 million a season, thanks to a 2.5-year contract that will see him earn an incredible $535 million by 2025. And although these are impressive figures, that's not all the money Cristiano Ronaldo usually pockets, as he is an influential man who earns huge amounts from advertising. And the reason for this is very simple. He is none other than the celebrity with the most followers on Instagram, with more than 620 million followers who follow his posts on the platform. And it's because of this ability to influence people that the world's biggest brands are willing to invest a fortune to link their image to him, such as Nike, which has a lifetime contract with the athlete, paying around 24 million euros a year. And it's no wonder that sources say that in 2019, Cristiano Ronaldo earned around $47.8 million from his paid Instagram posts alone, and even more than $1 million for just one photo. And to give you an idea of Cristiano Ronaldo's fortune, according to an estimate made by Forbes magazine in 2020, he became the first player in the history of football to earn more than $1 billion over the course of his career. But with all the taxes the star has to pay in business investments, his net worth is currently believed to be over $600 million. In other words, Cristiano Ronaldo wins this round. Point for him. At the end of this fight, we have 2 points for Erling Haaland against 6 points for Cristiano Ronaldo, making him the winner of this battle. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.